Hello YouTube, today I'm going to talk to you about a new knife I got, the Cold Steel Urban Edge. Now for the past probably 4 years my utility in EDC knife is this Urban Pal Cold Steel knife, which is a push knife. I will take it out. You can see here it has seen some use. I'm using it basically for cutting boxes and stuff like that. But it's been very useful to me. Now this is a push knife, so it's probably mostly in self-defense knife. So the thing that I did not like about it is that it's a small size, and basically the fact that it does not have a double edge. It's only this edge here is sharp and this edge is not. So I guess that in a self-defense scenario, besides of doing thrusts and stuff like that, if I want to do slashes with this side here, this side is blunt. Of course, it has a very sharp tip. So you're probably gonna, even if you do this motion here, you're gonna hit someone. So instead of this, I said, why shouldn't I try, because it has a small price, why shouldn't I try the Urban Edge? So I bought this thing, so let's do the unboxing of this thing. So this is the Urban Edge. The main difference from the best, for the Urban Pal that I have, it's probably a bit larger, and the fact that it has both edges sharpened. It says here that the weight, the overall length is 4 inches, the blade length is 2.5 inches, blah blah blah. Japanese steel OS 8A, which is the same steel as the Urban Pal, which is a kind of a good steel. It's stainless steel, but of course it does not retain its blade so much as the carbon steel version. Now it comes in this nice sheath. Let's see the knife. I think there's something else in the box also. Yep. Get this metal lanyard, and this is the Secure-X sheath. Let's take it out. As we can see, it has some lubricant oil, so we're gonna have to wipe this thing off. This is the Urban Edge. It's got 2 blades here. One is serrated, 2 edges probably. One is serrated, and the one is a plain edge. It's a double-edged plain dagger. Has a good handle like the Urban Pal. You can hold it like this, and it's not gonna fall off your hands. It's a knife for stabbing and cutting and slashing and stuff like that, which is probably better if you're not a knife expert, because you can use this thing, put it in your fist, and you can use it in simple motions like that, like punching and stuff like that, which is easier if you do not have any martial arts training. It comes with a Secure-X sheath. As we said, it locks quite well. You can use it perhaps in a boot or a neck knife, although as a neck knife, through my experience for using the Urban Pal, it's a bit inconvenient to having to draw the knife. If you have it hanging from your neck, draw it like here. So what I do, I put it in my jeans pocket like that, and if you push it, you take it out like this, it's probably more better and more secure. It feels more secure to me. Of course, you can lace this thing up with the lace here, as you can see, and have it hanging around your neck. As we said, it has a 2.5 inch blade. It's 4 inch long, which is not too big, but not too small, not too concealable. The steel, as I said, it's very sharp, but it does not retain its edge very much with the Urban Pal. I have sharpened this portion here because the other is serrated. I cannot sharpen it. And this thing looks quite concealable, but of course you can check your local laws, because although it has a small blade, it looks very intimidating. This thing looks very intimidating also, if anyone finds out that this is push blade. Now the good thing about this knife is it's both a utility knife. You can do this thing, you can use it for cutting boxes and stuff like that, as I have done with the Urban Pal, but it's also a very good self-defense weapon. You can generate a lot of power, but using it with your fist like that. And as I said, it does not require very much training. Now the difference between the two from a beginning point of view, from a standpoint that I've not used them very much, I've not used them at all for the Urban Edge, is that the Urban Pal, although it does not seem very intimidating, it's probably not going to be as lethal as this. This has a very long blade, and if you, of course the Urban Pal can be lethal if you hit someone in the neck, of course, or other vital parts of the body. but mainly this is probably gonna do some damage, but not some lethal damage, whereas this is probably gonna be a lot more lethal than this one. So you have to take this also in mind in a self-defense situation, because in self-defense situation, unless you're in a war zone or something like that, your main goal, at least in my opinion, is to get out of the self-defense situation and enable your opponent to strike you back, not to kill him, of course. Both of these knives have very good handle. They won't fall off your hands like this, and you can also, while doing the sponging and stuff like that, you can also grab without having the knife fall off your hands. In any case, you also have to check your local laws for using even this small knife like this, because as I said, it's a push knife. It might seem a bit intimidating. I will not suggest that you carry this around in an airport or a place like this. But from my experience using this Urban Pal for some time now, it is very useful because, as I said, it uses as a utility knife, and it gives you the perception that you also have a weapon that is concealable. The opponent, you will not see this if you just take it out, whereas a knife and stuff like that, you will probably do that. So if you use a hooking motion like this, you can easily surprise him, and believe me, this is probably going to hurt a lot if you hit him with the Urban Pal. The Urban Edge, I think it's a whole different story. Has a better grip, but it's a bit bigger. Not too much, not too big, but it's bigger. Probably going to stick out of your jeans. And the thing is that with this you can deliver lethal damage, which I don't think it's good, as I said in the beginning, for a self-defense scenario. Anyway, that was my opinion about the Urban Edge and the Urban Pal as a self-defense weapon and as a utility knife. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.